What is the difference between a pitch paragraph and a query letter pitch? Let's talk about that right now. If you're a writer who's currently in the process of querying literary agents or publishers, you may have come across the terms pitch paragraph and query letter pitch. And while they may sound really similar, they're actually different things that serve different purposes in the querying process. In this video, we'll briefly discuss the differences between the two and why it's important to understand those differences. By the way, if you're at the querying stage now and you need a little boost, make sure you grab my query letter from the show notes. It is the exact letter that I sent to my agent, and it comes with notes as well. It is totally free, so do not pass it up. Get it now, save it on your computer and use it as a template or as a comparison tool in the future. So let's start with pitch paragraphs. A pitch paragraph is a brief, attention-grabbing statement that summarizes the very essence of your novel. It's typically only a few sentences long, and it's used to quickly introduce your project to a literary agent or publisher. The purpose of a pitch paragraph is to pique the recipient's interest and then entice them to request more information about your project. Think of it as the elevator pitch version of your story. On the other hand, a query letter is a more detailed description of your story that's typically included within the body of the query letter itself. It should provide a compelling overview of your story and include important elements such as the genre, word count, and the target audience. The purpose of a query letter pitch is to convince the recipient to request a full version of your manuscript for their consideration. So why is it important to understand the differences between a pitch paragraph and a query letter pitch? For one, it ensures that you're communicating effectively with literary agents, editors, and publishers. If you only include a pitch paragraph in your query letter, you may not be providing enough information that fully conveys the strengths of your project overall. On the other hand, if you include a lengthy query letter pitch in an email where a pitch paragraph would actually suffice, you risk losing the recipient's interest before they've even got to the important part, which is the writing sample itself. To strike the right balance, it's important to do your research on the literary agents or publishers that you're reaching out to, and then tailor your approach accordingly. Some may prefer a quick pitch paragraph in order to gauge whether or not your story aligns with the kind of thing they like, while others may prefer a more detailed query letter pitch. As always, pay attention to their submission guidelines and follow them closely in order to ensure that your materials get the attention that they deserve. So to sum up, a pitch paragraph and a query letter pitch are both really important tools for writers who are seeking representation or publication. Understanding the differences between the two and tailoring your approach accordingly can help ensure that your project stands out from the crowd and gets the attention that it so richly deserves. At the end of the day, your goal in querying is to get manuscript requests and hopefully an offer of representation further down the line. So give yourself the best possible chance by giving agents and publishers exactly what they're asking for. Again, make sure you check out my query letter in the show notes. Hopefully you find it useful, and if you don't, oh well, it was free anyway. If you are currently putting your query letter together, make sure you check out this video. I think you'll find it really helpful, and I wish you the best of luck in your querying journey. Chat soon.